Good morning, good afternoon, good night. We're back. Let 'em shoot is back. To my very right.
Boy MJ, born African, blessed to be here as always. It's a tough weekend of football. We'll get into it.
To my left.
Blame Samuel. That's the name. That's me. I guess I'm just back with Krista. Good to be back.
Well, I don't need an introduction now. I'm Krista. It's good to be back. Took a week off. Just needed a rest, but now I'm back.
Rejuvenate.
Reset.
Yes.
Hiatus.
R&R.
So, some of the comments from last week, because there was a lot of comments.
They liked it last week. They were saying we need to drink every week.
Yeah, they were saying we need to drink
Never
every
again.
week.
Your mood after the fight was so funny.
Oh, Krista.
You changed so...
No, it wasn't even the fight that got me. It was the COVID League one. That's what got me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what fucking got me.
See
You know,
after that.
my answer was genuinely
Just
I hated COVID football.
Yeah, I know that. But because they laughed instantly when you turned your board around, my head was already gone.
Yeah.
Bro, my head was already gone. And I knew
yeah.
you, when you started explaining, I knew you weren't even going to say the same thing. But they started acting as though it was the same answer as Jeremy's answer. That's why my head was gone.
I can't even imagine how much of your argument that you cut out as well.
It was
Like,
an
I've heard
hour and a
you guys
half.
fight.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
It was at least like an hour and a half.
It was like
episode.
three
three star. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't.
Yeah.
You
Send
would've
me
Good
$100
God.
and I'll upload the full
leak it. Yeah.
the full version.
Send me 50 and I'll leak it.
Some of the best comments from last week. Our guy Angelo, or maybe girl, said
Yes.
best episode ever. Or maybe they. Sorry. Also, they said Home Alone is a classic.
Yeah, we asked about, I forgot anything else that happened on the episode.
Yep.
Asked about Christmas movies.
Oluwa Post said, nah, Samuel took the bait too easily.
True.
True. We baited
For that
him.
one, the
We
COVID
baited
League
him.
bait, yeah.
Yeah, we baited him. Sid the Great said that argument was like when your friend and their girlfriend get into a fight and you're just watching from the side because you don't want to get involved.
That's me every time you guys fight. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's bad.
There was
Homer in the
one
bushes.
comment I liked that said something about you having good ball knowledge, but anything that's to do with Arsenal,
Yeah, apparently
you're
I'm
fucked.
apparently I've got rose tinted glasses.
Badly.
We're talking about Arsenal.
Badly.
Sid the Great also said, no way Bud said stop ruining a movie that's been out for 30 years.
What movie was
Was
it?
it Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Yeah. Just a comment said, honestly, sometimes I think you guys hate each other. MJ was making some valid points to defend his team, but overall it just looks like you lot felt attacked.
Yeah, they did.
Listen,
I reckon though.
there's a narrative. All I'm saying
I
is...
didn't even get to argue anything.
Jeremy
half the
felt
time.
attacked for 85% of the episode, last episode.
Yeah, facts. Joao said... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, Joao said apparently 33% of Arsenal's goals this year have come from set pieces.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes. I actually looked it up. So
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah. I
Angelo
saw that
also
too.
said, guys, I think they scrapped. Which could be true.
Angelo, we didn't.
Oh, Zamboni, good. He dropped a United City.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
He's
really
consistent.
good.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Love Zamboni.
It was Hugo who said, watch this show for 2 years and never has Jeremy conceded an argument on Arsenal.
True. It's true. He loves to argue about Arsenal.
Everything he said was true, huh?
Who?
That guy.
No, what's he say next?
Doesn't matter.
That part's true though.
Yeah, okay. Guys. This episode, at least, how many likes did we get last episode?
Probably like 10.
Probably 50. We need at least 100 likes,
Yeah.
I reckon. 100 likes, and for every like, Bud will eat another pancake.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
good
For
God.
every like?
Yeah, for every like, yeah.
Fuck it.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Music. 5-star review. Because if we don't get a 5-star review, the show will be canned.
Facts.
Devastating.
And
You wouldn't want that,
cancelled.
would you?
Exactly.
So
I'm ready to
Exactly.
end it right now.
Exactly. Let's go straight into it. Manchester City versus Manchester United. Biggest game of the weekend. 2-1 United. Who can
That
honestly
is
say they
so
saw that result coming? Anyone, raise their hands.
I know. I thought maybe a draw.
Saw it as a possibility.
Riley apparently
I saw it as a
saw
possibility.
Yeah.
Maybe, but then you're like, nah.
Yeah, and then you're like,
Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
Because
Yep.
United
At
aren't
home
good.
as well.
And I thought, especially under Amarim, United won't be able to beat any of the good teams. Yep, there you go.
Well,
Strange decisions as well. Like no Rashford at all.
Yeah.
Doing no
Yeah.
Rashford.
Garnacho at
Garnacho,
all. I
yep.
was like, man, I don't know. It's a bit ballsy, but
Yeah, worked
Hey.
out
3
well.
points is 3
he looks
points,
like a
man.
hero now. 'Cause-
Yeah.
3 points.
Well, we can talk about it. Let's start with Zamboni.
Yeah.
Pause.
Cool.
I don't know if that's a pause, but
Yeah,
it
it's-
sounds like a strange word.
Start with him.
Yeah. Zamboni said my match analysis, incredibly boring Manchester derby. I thought we looked much better defensively and City really didn't seem threatening ever. Maguire was great. Ugarte looked like a footballer for once. Dreadful defending on the Ahmad goal, but touch and finish were phenomenal. We need more going forward, but 3 points at City is always great. I mean, big facts. You ain't worrying about how you play in that game if you're United.
Especially with like
It's a derby.
a new manager. You're not
just win
really
the game.
worried about how the actual game goes. As long as you get 3 points away from home, imagine. That's like, regardless
Against
of how
your
you could
rivals,
play,
yeah.
you could have sat back, parked the bus for 90 minutes and won. You wouldn't have cared. They wouldn't care.
Well,
Yeah.
United had some top performance. Maguire was actually lit, to be honest.
Well, he was dealing with everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's got that in him. So I'm glad, like, I respect Maguire because I feel like he's been through the worst in football and he's back, he's playing. I
You know,
respect
he had the
that,
chance to leave too, and he's like, I want to prove myself here. And it's just consistency with him. Like, hopefully he can keep that form now. But yeah, United, they're just, it's so weird. I think, like, is it Zamboni? What he said, like, City just didn't look threatening at all. They scored off a set piece.
Yep.
You know, that defender scores again.
Set piece FC, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, City. It turned into Gvardiol's turned into Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Like,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so weird. Like, I love it and I'm enjoying this
I'm
City
enjoying
playing
it
like
a
this,
lot.
but it's just weird. It's really strange. Like that defending for the last goal. Like, when has City ever crumbled like that in defense? Like, unless they're up like 5-0.
Like that.
2 and 2
That's
minutes.
awful.
Where's
The way
the
that
discipline? Like,
At home.
at home
in a
too.
derby.
That's, it's very weird.
Even if you just look at the line, Gvardiol had stepped into midfield almost. The line was so staggered. That's like a team. It looks like a team who's never like been together ever. But this is a team that's been together for like 7 years, winning trophies consistently. It genuinely looks like they have never won anything together.
Sucks.
And for me, Bernardo Silva's comments after the game, he said, "Oh, we can say that we play well and oh, the team did so well, but we lost." But you're saying like, nah, it's genuinely not good enough. We've been losing so many games. This is meant to be a team full of winners. We're making stupid mistakes. He said we played like under 15s players in the last 5 minutes of the game. Like he said that the penalty, that tackle can never happen.
It's just stupid.
Like that's so. He even said that's stupid. It can never happen.
Literally, all you have to
85th
do
minute.
is see out the game.
Yeah, it's from your own corner.
So dumb.
City had a corner and they countered. They give away that penalty. That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, schoolboy.
Yeah, you can see I can see the big key players getting frustrated, and
Facts.
especially those ones that were on the edge of being like, oh, like I've won everything at City. Do I need to be here anymore? Next season, I can see them all going.
Yeah.
I'm interested about January. I feel like
Yeah.
Guardiola could just be ruthless and say
We need to
5,
fix
6,
this now.
see ya.
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
6,
In.
straight in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has to. I don't think it's going to change
To
otherwise.
do something.
Yeah, facts. Couple comments. Ravo said Guardiola going to leave soon. Always aborts before the ship. Always aborts the ship before it sinks.
Yeah, I back that.
To be fair though, he's never really been on a ship that's sinking. Like
Yeah.
you can be on a ship that you're not winning the Champions League or something. Or
Yeah.
maybe it's an end of a era, but I feel as though he's never been at a point where it's like this bad.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that.
and this bad for them is still like fifth.
Yeah, and at
Or
the end
whatever
of
they are
at the
in
end
the
of
league.
Barca, they still won the league. At the end of Bayern, they still won the league, and then
Yeah,
now,
facts.
yeah,
They're fifth. Yeah. Yusuf said City's reign in the EPL is over. Do you guys believe that?
it's definitely over this year.
So yeah, over
Is it
this year, I don't know
cyclical?
if it's like
Has it come to an end?
like it's over for good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if anything, like this season, they're probably not going to get anything out of it, and then they'll like sign some players and everything will be fine
Yeah,
next season. I feel
I think
they're not going to go on this like run where they're just going to be terrible
United.
and finish. Yeah, they're not going to turn
Yeah.
into United. It's not possible.
it's not possible. Too much money, too many good players, and too good of a coach.
I think if
Exactly.
he stays,
Yeah.
it won't. If he leaves, it's finished.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah,
could be
their whole
trouble. Players could
rebuild
leave as well.
Yeah,
True.
Who
definitely.
do you guys, if you had to pick one player each, top player City could bring in that would turn their season around
thought you were
in
gonna say we
January,
can
who would
raid
you
them.
pick?
Who they can bring?
Yeah,
in. I
something
think
realistic.
Well, they have to bring in Zubimendi, I guess,
Yeah, I was going to say good
A six.
DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
I'll-
obviously,
They have
Yeah, I'll
to.
say him or like Baleba would be my candidates. I
Yeah.
think they just need somebody in that 6
yeah, I think so
who
too.
just gives them that
I think they need a defender.
Bruno
as well.
Guimaraes, maybe?
Yeah, they could bring in
box to box.
money. It'll be a lot of money.
Yeah, anyone's going to be a lot of money because they're going to know they're desperate.
In desperate need.
Yeah, true.
I just don't know how their defense has like gotten so bad in half a season.
You know
Not
what?
even quarter of a season.
You know what? I think it's always been shaky, but
They scored
because
so
they've
many
had
goals.
somebody like Rodri, who's a machine
So
defensively
true, yeah.
going forward, they're never in situations in the past where they have to defend like this.
Yeah,
So they're not
that's so
used
true.
to losing the ball in certain areas where they do now, and then they're just getting
and then they're
countered
looking
goals.
shaky,
Or
yeah.
like they're so dominant that they've pushed. So the teams have never been able to attack with the amount of players that they're able to attack with against them now. So they're getting found out because usually City have the ball in your half. They have you camped at the edge of your box. When you counter, you have maybe 1-2 players.
Yeah.
They used to have Kyle Walker back there who would mop up everything. Rodri mop up everything. Their press used to be so good. Now it's just a big hole in the middle. They get run through.
They're so disjointed.
Teams are getting on top of them in games.
Yeah.
And then
So
they can't.
weird.
Players that we said can't defend. Ruben Diaz,
He's
He's looking a bit
shaky.
finally been found out.
Kyle Walker as well.
because
Jesus.
these guys can't even
He was
one defense.
pathetic
That's the
today.
problem.
Yeah,
Pathetic.
facts. Well, the timeline says we hate United. So what's some United
Yeah,
praise?
but are we meant to like United?
Yeah, like
I don't think we are, but can we give some
It's also been
biased
warranted.
praise? What did you guys take away from the game?
Diallo's
Oh, I was just going to
fantastic.
say, yeah,
Unbelievable.
he's like the shining, well,
Yeah,
not
he is.
even the
Star
shining
boy.
light anymore
Star
because
boy.
like they're doing better, but he is,
He's the guy.
he's the guy.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
He's the guy.
And
Every
if-
game.
Yeah. If Bruno can keep scoring and just like commanding like he does, you know, and I think this was like their 5th different backline since Amrin took over. So if they can find like a starting backline that works and actually sort out their defense, because Onana, like bar last week, has been fantastic. So
Yeah, facts.
yeah, no, they're looking good. And yeah, it's just interesting with this whole Rashford Garnacho thing. I don't know if it was just this week, but yeah, they're looking good. So sorry.
That's okay.
This is the kid that he's closing the shop.
Do you think?
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Hello. Hey, you okay?
Yo, somebody just.
So,
I'm held a gum.
Oh, the bottom light switch.
Can you please come?
Yeah, it wasn't working last night. I'm not
Why
sure.
didn't you call the
Just
police?
leave it on. That's okay.
Yo,
he's gone like this.
Okay.
He's like,
I'll see you on Friday.
nothing to worry about, but they
Bye.
can't have a gun to my head.
Sorry, guys.
We thought,
It's just the light
we thought he was being held at gunpoint.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Oh, he's like, they're usually gone by now. I was freaking out. It's just the light switch. Sorry about
No,
that.
that's okay.
I was going to say, when we do give United credit, I feel as though they want us to get caught up in giving United credit, acting as though so much has changed all the time. They're brand new. Because next week, so easily,
They could
United
just-
can just go and
Yeah,
lose.
that's so true.
And then we'd be like, it's okay. Like, you know, it's like, it's normal. Whereas I don't think they deserve the credit of beating City.
They do.
They deserve the
big
credit
win.
of
Big credit.
the mentality. They deserve not
deserve the
conceding
credit.
chances,
Yeah, right
too
now.
many chances.
Yeah.
They deserve that. But they want us to go above and beyond and be like, United are back. They're this and that. They're this and that. When I don't see it.
When we can see some consistency in their performances and good results back to back, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's just so funny. We were talking about it the other week, like United fans. People that I forgot even went for United all of a sudden.
posting
This
again.
week, I was like, oh, I'm
Posting
sorry.
again.
Like,
United.
yeah.
I thought they stopped watching football.
It's so
Same.
funny.
Literally players have not posted for like 4 years. I'm like, oh, wow, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're back.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
okay.
That's very
Yeah, facts.
interesting. Anyway, I thought that was funny. But yeah, we'll give them the credit when they deserve it. Like, yes, this is a big
Great
deal,
win.
but
Yeah.
it's one game.
They get credit
so-
for the game.
For the game, but
you don't
nothing
need to
else.
keep getting more praise.
Yeah.
Facts.
Outside of the game.
Yeah.
Facts. I agree. Let's go to Liverpool, who have dropped points twice in a
Yes.
row in the league.
Bit annoying.
I mean, we're all in all, because of the context of the game, it's a good result. But
Yeah.
at the start of the game, start of the match day, you're
Very
not
annoying.
going, I'm taking a draw in
No
this game.
way. At
So,
home to
yes,
Fulham.
the circumstances didn't go Liverpool's way early. Somebody we said was finished
It's so
actually
annoying.
showcased that he may be finished.
The worst thing is there's two players that consistently this season have proved to me that they're not good enough for the lineup. Those two players are one, Robertson, and the second one,
Juan Gomez.
no.
Darwin?
The next one, Darwin Núñez.
Okay.
And for me, Robertson this season has been... he's probably had one of the worst months of football of any Liverpool player that I've seen play. 2 penalties conceded. The now a red
send
card.
off.
He's been like defensively poor. Going forward, he's not
Even
really
for the
offering
goal,
anything.
like he's defending.
Yeah,
was
exactly.
terrible.
Back
yeah.
post. He used to be like he used to be so reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's been the
But it was
complete
like, didn't he
opposite.
lose the ball for the goal as well?
For the red card?
For the red
Oh,
card.
was it
It
for
was
the
a
red
long
card?
ball over the
Because
top.
even for the goal, I swear he was like out of position, made it back,
Yeah.
and then still wasn't
And he's
marking.
I just
still
don't
winning.
know how he allowed like
Pereira.
to like slide,
Score.
dive in the air
Yeah.
and score. Like anyway.
And if it don't deflect
Yeah.
off him as well,
It's like a simultaneous
Allison saves
fall off with Walker.
exactly
Like,
the
at
same.
exact same time.
They just
Yeah.
decided that let's
Yeah.
both
Let's both be
fall off.
Yeah.
He used to be like, he used to be so reliable. And the worst part is, every single other player pretty much had one of their best games in the season. Like, we were so good in the game. It looked like Fulham had 10 men in the
Yeah.
game, not us. We
Yes.
dominated the
The
ball.
second half.
Bro,
exactly.
we dominated
I was
the
like,
ball.
man,
We
this
dominated
is
chances.
crazy.
We had 2.5 or something XG, and they had 1. And
It definitely didn't look like we had 10 men. And I think although we drew, it's like not the result we wanted. We dropped points again. I think for us to have 10 men and play like that, it has like the feel of like a title winning
Big
side.
positives.
Like
Yeah, for sure.
we in the past, we would have 100% lost that game. But this season, like just that, I don't even know if like fight's the word, that confidence, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm happy with the draw because of the
Happy with the,
circumstances.
yeah, and the performance.
And the performance was great considering
Yeah.
we had 10 men as well. But yeah.
I was going to say, I think one thing that I'm enjoying seeing is the players look as though they have like a different level of tactical like awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we can go to a red card, we can get a red card. Gravenberch can play literally
Centre
centre
back,
back,
yeah.
So
and
good.
look so good. The rest of the
Yeah.
midfielders look so good. The team's still flowing. Whereas I feel as though when we were under Klopp, if something like that happened or we had to change system in game,
It
I
was
don't
a
think the players
disaster,
could
yeah.
adapt
Because you
in
guys,
that way.
I feel like you guys didn't switch gears like you can now.
Yeah, yeah, at all.
Which is what's impressive
Whereas now
about
we've
now.
shown that depending on what's happening in the game, Slot will make tweaks to the style of play. He'll move players around. He'll put players in certain areas that we're able. That's why we've seen in first halves maybe it's 0-0, and in the second half
We just
we're
dominate.
completely exploiting things. I think that's the difference between Klopp and Slot. Whereas Slot's much more tactical. He can see things on the field, make changes, make tweaks, and hurt teams in areas. Whereas Klopp, it was like, we play
we're
this
doing
way.
this.
and
This
we're-
is our style, yeah.
Whereas I think Slot, you can see, even like Gravenberch is 22 years old. And
He's
like,
class, man.
the way he can just adapt and play in any style that is asked of him. Even
So
Szoboszlai in
close.
the game, who's been getting a lot of like stick lately, played excellent. And then for me, Jota coming back is like,
That's the biggest
fuck,
positive.
I've been waiting for
Just
that.
look at the way he scored. Like that's like what
That's-
you guys. That's
imagine-
that piece.
That's-
you
Composure.
haven't
That's
played.
what
That piece.
You haven't played in months.
It's composure.
And you come
And
back
you
in
come
that level
straight
of
away.
composure down 2-1.
Nah, quality.
It's composure. But yeah, you do take the point.
It's not a
Move
great
on.
result
No,
at home.
it's not. It's
We'll move on to the other team that dropped points, Arsenal.
It's even worse
At
result
home.
for you.
yeah.
It's for me. That's a devastating.
Frustrating, right?
It was like a
Yeah,
kind of
that-
sigh of
devastating
relief when I
result.
saw your result too. I was like,
too.
okay,
It made me feel
this is
alright.
a little bit, it made me feel a
Yeah.
little bit
And their
better.
game ended
Against
before
Everton.
our game.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever happens here, I feel all right.
I think that's what's worse though.
For you
like,
guys?
it's two in a
Yeah,
row.
of course, of
Yeah.
course.
Because only because it's not like you guys played and then,
And then-
it was in we
In
went
their
inside
head.
our
Yeah, yeah.
heads.
Yeah.
You're just doing this to yourself.
It's just a game. You win. You're at home,
Yeah,
and we nothing. It was
Comprehensively, yeah.
unbelievable.
yeah. And we
I love it.
like performance-wise, we're defensively they didn't have a sniff.
They won.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have a sniff the whole game, and we created more than enough chances to
Easily.
bury the game.
Easily.
Odegaard 3. I'm saying
Yeah.
3. He should have scored.
Pickford had a great game.
Pickford had a great game,
Fantastic. Yeah.
but still, you have to take
you have to.
one
At
of
least
these
one.
chances because that's the difference. If we had beat Fulham last week and won this game, we'd be 2 points behind Liverpool,
You'd be right
Yeah.
where Chelsea are.
That's crazy.
which is fucking incredible.
And you know what's
And we were
even worse?
on the risk. We were 9 points behind.
If we told you guys before we drew with Newcastle, obviously we had not dropped points in a long time. If we had told you guys Liverpool dropped points the next 2 games, you would have been.
I knew it was going to happen.
I'll
to
be
be
like
honest.
this.
You
Yeah.
knew we were going to drop points, of course.
No, I knew you guys were going to slip now, but I thought we were going to win games,
And you
Yeah.
didn't.
and
No,
we were the team not winning games.
To be honest, I thought the Newcastle game would be tough.
Yeah, me
but
too.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect.
I thought we were going to draw in the Newcastle.
I thought you
game.
guys were gonna win. Yeah, against.
Yeah, me
Nottingham.
too.
But I thought they
Fulham.
were going to drop against Everton. and the game got
Called off.
postponed.
Yeah.
So I was going,
true,
you
that
know,
can
like
happen.
I think
Mental.
they could have
Yeah.
dropped back to back, but you did drop back to in a game we weren't expecting you to drop.
Yeah.
Which just means like now you're gonna have to win a game that you weren't meant to win. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
potentially,
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Well,
You're not-
against
It's a bit awkward this game in hand now, like this
It
Kent
is.
game.
Chelsea
doesn't help.
because the pressure's on you. Chelsea
Yeah, I
got the
know.
point.
I
Chelsea
know,
are getting
I
to a
know.
point where it's starting to become a little bit more real every week.
I'm
It's a
just
little
like,
bit more
can
real
Chelsea just
because they
calm
don't
down?
they don't look in games like they're going to lose the game.
Yeah.
They've been really comfortable.
Their performance was very good.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and it's been like that for the last month
like
or so.
start to finish, very good.
They start the game well. They score a goal early. They consistently just
Unbelievable.
see the game out, and they look good. So now it's starting to get to a point where maybe Chelsea like can be in this. Do I think that they're our biggest title rival this season? No, I still think it's Arsenal. But City now, I've reached a point where
I'm not worried about
I'm
them
not
at
scared of City at all anymore
Yeah.
in this season. I feel as though City are not going to challenge for the title.
Yeah.
Arsenal scared of a little bit, and Chelsea less so. But I'm still starting to like think about.
Every week I'm just like a bit.
Yeah,
more
you like
hang on
you
a
think
minute.
about them a bit more.
Yeah.
They're-
I just don't know if they can keep this up. Like
Yeah.
they're playing well though. It's not like they're surviving every week. So don't know.
No antics this week. To my very left.
Very, very left. Riley. Just going to stick with that. Nice and simple. Worked last week. Keeping it. To my right.
You already know what it is.
It's the fucking double champ. Does what fucking what? Nah, it's just back to work now. We're back in business.
Humble one, yeah.
Before you know, we're one of them ships. There's a little thing we had to find, so we got engineer to come find it. Paid a lot of engineers to come try fix the problems, aka different coaches. But this guy's come in, 30 years experience, cost a lot. But we're like, oh, why are we paying for him? And he's like, I know my job. I'm a lead at it. So we paid the money for him. Came in, did a couple clinks here and there. Found the problem. Now the engine's back running. We're back.
Surely for this analogy, though, you would have said like he doesn't have much experience.
And also, wasn't Poch winning? Wasn't he like 7 or 8 undefeated before he got sacked?
Yeah, at the end of the season.
So wasn't this just your intro?
Oh shit.
Sorry, man.
Jordan with the B.
Yeah, there we go.
we got there.
Chelsea, as Riley said on his TikTok today, they broke the Brentford curse.
We did.
Yeah, watch your content.
Thanks, man.
They broke the Brentford
Check
curse.
it out, please.
Brentford were 3 wins
Yes.
in a row at Stamford
John
Bridge.
Abbas. Why do you make yours for John Abbas? Crazy.
3 wins in a row at Stamford Bridge, and Chelsea have bounced back. Comprehensive until about the last 5 minutes, where it felt a bit
Shaky,
yeah.
Shaker
But
Warriors.
for the first half, you guys could have killed the game off. You didn't.
Bad.
Key takeaways. Actually, firstly, how are you feeling
Like we're back. We're back to
title-wise?
business.
Title-wise,
We're not
I'm
title
interested.
contenders.
yeah.
What do you mean we're not title contenders?
We're just
We're
chill
second.
guys that
Nah,
just want
you-
3
Nah,
points
nah,
each
bro.
week.
You can't
and
do
that's
this
it.
humble.
Nah.
I see that. I see
That's
that.
all I want,
I see
man.
that every Chelsea post they say
We're
that.
just chill. We just want 3 points.
Nah,
You
That's
can't
it.
do this
I don't
chill
want to be
guy
title
thing.
Nah,
contenders.
we're there.
Yeah.
not.
We're there.
You are there, and
We're
you
not.
have to be there.
No, I'm saying like we're there.
No, but we're not. We're just chill guys.
You can't
Don't
do
worry
this.
about
You
the
can't
thing
do
is,
this.
though, you can't ever be like, yeah, I'm ready this year. Shit doesn't happen like that.
Facts.
Because like,
When it's there, you just say, yeah.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
title schmattles, bro. Just want 3 points. That's
Like
all I need.
this little humble act would work if you
It's-
went for
yeah.
like Spurs or if you went for like
Fuck, I could never go
Aston
for that team.
Villa. You know?
Nottingham.
But
Could
you
never go
you
for them
spent
either.
fucking billions.
Yeah.
You've got
Kids, bro.
as many players as you needed to go into the season. It's not like a little humble, we're just there. We're just seeing what happens. Yeah. That's not what it is.
No, it's not. We're there.
And you're Chelsea as well. You're the guys who are like ruthless.
But this is also first year new manager. Like
You can't say that every
you
year.
can't
If you,
expect us.
if you sack your manager every year, you can't say first year new manager.
Now, righty,
Well,
we just gotta claim it. Just say we're there.
No, we're not there.
No, I'm not
Pending.
saying
Next year
you
we'll
might-
be there. Next
you
year
might-
we're gonna be there. Don't
But
worry.
we might not be in this position next year.
Next year we'll be first.
There could be injuries. God forbid, but there could be injuries. People could leave. There could be fights. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You saw Enzo. You saw how our board is. He might do this good. Next half of season does absolute shit. Gets
True.
sacked.
It's very true.
So you just take it right now and just be like pause and just be like, yeah, we're there. We're challenging.
It's just like life, man. You got to enjoy the good times when they're here. So I'm not trying to read too much into it. We're just enjoying it, bro.
Yeah, fair.
As long as you're enjoying
all
it, that's what
yeah.
that's what I mean.
You do that with life.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your
Why are you
biggest?
questioning that?
I'm just.
You don't
said
think he
it's just
does?
like life. You just got to enjoy the good times while they're here.
Yeah, exactly, man.
What does that mean?
You know
In
what song
life,
I
when there's
thought of?
good times in life, you just got to enjoy it,
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, man, you just got to enjoy it.
okay,
Maybe.
okay, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing about watching Chelsea right now? Like, what fills you with the most amount of joy right now? Because it's been a while since you were consistent. Not just like good 1 week, bad 1 week, blah, 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 blah. Like, right, this season you have been consistently performing at a good level.
Yeah.
I know what mine is.
You go.
It's camaraderie.
Okay.
Oh.
The boys, they get around it. This team.
Yeah, I see that.
Like you saw the way when Jackson scored that goal, even before the goal, when he missed the big chance, Madueke is just there like, yeah, come on, we know you're better than this, get up. Whereas normal teams, you see like everyone's like doing this. Like when Nunes from City tackled, he panned to the back, Stones is doing this, Guardiola's scratching his head
Scratching
again.
his head out.
Yeah, but when Jackson misses, like that's alright, just get up and go. And then when he scored, everyone jumped on him. Everyone ran over.
You also know it's one of the best parts when we score? The smacking
Of the head?
Oh, no, on
the boards.
On the fence,
Yeah,
boards, when you can hear that.
Oh, the shed end. Yeah,
feeling.
that's one of my dreams. I want to
now
go
we hear
shed
that.
end.
Is that what it's called? Shed end?
Yeah, that's where I want to go watch Chelsea game. Only there and just whack the shit out of that.
Pause.
It would have been the best when we beat you guys 4-0.
When was that?
When Thing got sent off. 5-0.
5-0.
When
Oh, you're going back to 2013.
when we had the best striker in the whole world ever.
Oxlade.
No, when
Okay.
Thing got sent off. Gabriel
Paulista.
Paulista.
Yeah.
That was a game.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Heard
have
that
mind,
5
man.
times. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite moment? You didn't say anything.
For me, it's the fact that we've got a style of play.
Okay.
Like I know last year, everyone was saying that we just, smash and grab games. We don't actually look like we have a system. It's just random. But now we seem like we have a style. Week in, week out, we're doing the same thing. It's the same players that are performing. That style works for us as well.
Yeah.
For me, that's great to see.
And I feel like a lot of people now are just be like, oh, you guys are doing well. Like trying to talk to me now. Like, don't stay on that side. When you making fun of us, I know who you guys are. See you guys in my messages, liking Chelsea shit I post. It's not for you, so don't like it. That's directed to everyone that views that shit.
Okay. Okay.
But what is wrong with this thing?
Yeah, you're being really unprofessional right now.
Just loosening you up, bro.
You guys play Everton next game?
Yeah.
Yeah, our guy, CJ, he said, we're not in a title race. We just want to go to Everton next and by God's grace, pick up 3 points.
That's going to be hard.
Everton away as well.
Everton away.
Because they just locked that shit up at the back. I saw the game against you guys. It was shit. It's actually a shit mentality to go into a game.
It
They
was-
could have got smoked though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But I also worry about that as well. Because we saw kind of how we played against a low block today, and it was just crossing central.
We have
And
to.
I don't know if that works for us.
They defend crosses better than
100%.
other
yeah.
teams, to
Especially
be fair.
with Braithwaite
Brentford.
and Tarkowski.
Yeah.
But-
That head's just made for...
Yeah. No nonsense.
Yeah.
So that does worry me a bit, I'm not going to lie. But I think if we stick with like Sancho, Madueke, should be able to create some chances.
Sancho cooked
Isn't
for that
Pedro back?
Jackson chance, to be fair.
Yeah, he did.
Pedro,
He did.
yeah.
He showed a bit of
Pedro
a turn of
back.
pace that I didn't know he had.
He's just got that little, when he gets you to slow down.
It's a little
he
2 meters.
Yeah, he's finished.
But he needs to stop going on the inside and start going to the line more, because when he does that, he seems to create that cutback chance every single time.
Yeah.
But at the start, he was getting locked up because he kept going to that right foot.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
feel
just
like he's the
annoying
type
to
of
see.
player that if you try to tell him that, he'll stop. He just won't do it.
Yeah.
He'll just be pissed off.
I think that chance for Jackson, like that game that Jackson
Huge
had,
chance.
is like Jackson. If you could show someone a Jackson game,
Yeah.
it was that game. Because like in all parts of it, his link up's decent, energetic, gets around. He's busy, very
He's
busy.
very busy.
But he has the potential to just miss sitters and miss chances all game. But at the same time, he'll score the one you don't expect him to score.
I
I'm
don't
not going to lie,
understand
I
that.
don't agree with that. Just because I think he had a poor game.
I don't think he had a poor game.
I don't think he was good because in link-up play, he wasn't linking up. He was losing possession too easily. For me, that's one of his worst games.
I don't think Jackson can ever be like a top striker.
I reckon he can.
For me,
he's got
I
the
don't think so.
capability.
I don't think he can score like 30 goals. Like
He's still young, man. There's time.
I think he's just that type of player. He's a nuisance. He's a pest. He's very dangerous and he's good at a lot of things. But I don't think he's got like a clinical nature of being like a top striker. For me, I don't ever see him being like a.
I see him getting to 30, bro. Not maybe this year, but in the sense of like, he's a player that, to me, he's a fit guy. Like, he can play 90 every single
I absolutely
single
agree.
day. And I feel like longevity has something to do with it. I think if he keeps playing, he's only going to get better. And you've seen in what, 6 months, he's
He adapts
drastically
fast, man.
improved. Like, drastic. It's not even like
Yeah.
he's just improved one bit of his game. Like, all round has just gotten better.
But he don't look like a natural finisher. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he can't be a top player. I'm saying a top striker that scores goals week in, week out. You know, when you check FotMob, when you check the game, you know Jackson
Well,
scored.
he's been doing
like
He
you
scored
said-
this year, but he's not fucking scoring every single game.
Are you saying like Haaland?
I'm not saying
Premier
Haaland.
League, though.
I'm not saying Haaland.
Who else does that, though?
Like Salah,
It's Salah
Like-
now, like only like last 5 years.
7 years.
Yeah. But he didn't come at 24.
Yeah,
At 22.
but Salah is literally like the best Premier
But
League.
you guys are
I know,
taking
they're
it as
outliers.
like a negative
I'm
for me
saying-
saying
he's
he
saying
can't be
there's no-
like the top striker. Like I'm saying,
I'm,
do you think he
my
could be a
opinion
top
is
3
just,
striker in the
I'm
world?
not saying it's negative. I'm just saying I think he has the potential to be one of the best strikers.
Yeah.
Now
I think he's going to
That's
get
what I'm
there as
saying.
well.
I just don't think he's a player that has the clinical bone.
I think
in
his
his body.
movement and what he does will create so much that even if he has deficiencies in scoring, he's going to create so much for your team, which we've seen.
Yeah.
Like, look at his movement for the goal he scored.
Yeah.
There's not many strikers in the league except for Isak that can do that, really.
Well, even speaking on that, you can see his intelligence is improving because that near post finish, if he shot that across goal, that was getting blocked straight away. So for him to actually do that, just showing that he's learning and adapting.
And I like
and
he
last-
absolutely
we know
just
last year
hit the
he never
fucking
would've done
ball.
that. Of course.
He did not. You guys watched
But at
that
least he's
shit.
driven it.
You guys
He
watched that
side-footed
shit.
it.
And he didn't
Oh my
side foot
days.
it.
He did.
No,
He
he
like-
fucking
he
did
like
it.
around.
But he
He
laced it
just
near
put
post.
his head down and hit it.
But it was still near post.
If we're gonna disguise Jackson
seen
scoring as like he did this calculated finish, he didn't.
Because
Okay.
we've seen him when he just
All right.
puts his head down and just smashes it in a general
Last week,
direction.
the left foot one, it's belted at him and he just directs it into the
Why are you guys bringing up other
post
goals that he scored? I didn't say he's never scored goals on purpose. I'm
You're saying he's
this
not
goal.
he's not.
I'm saying he's not a clinical finisher, and you
he
can't
is.
tell me he is. Nothing has proved that he's a clinical finisher.
the type
Yeah,
of goals he
maybe
scored this
now.
year is
I agree
approved.
right
But
now.
what- my argument is
In his
he
career.
can become that.
In
he can
future,
become.
he will.
I don't think
he will,
you
for
get
sure.
better at that. I don't think you become more like he's instinctual, but I don't think he's got like Kane where he's like a finisher, like Lewandowski finisher. I don't think he's that type of player, and I don't think he'll ever be that type of player.
So best of the best.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like top 3 in the world.
I get that,
I
but
don't think you have to be clinical to score high volume amount of goals. My argument was I think he can get to 30s.
What? Wait. Sorry. Say what you said again.
I don't think you need to be that level of like clinical. You've named like the best of the best. I don't think he needs to get to that to score a high volume amount of goals.
I think you do.
I don't think so. In other leagues, like we just
Yeah,
named,
wherever. Yeah.
Gyökeres scores.
He's a fucking finisher. That's
No,
his
but
whole
saying,
game.
I'm saying there's players. Timo Werner when he was at.
Don't do that.
What are you
so
saying?
how old is Jackson?
He's
22.
young.
So I don't understand how we can make a decision now that he's not going to get there when he's 22. When if you look at Drogba when he came to the league, he struggled. His
Drogba ain't
first-
that though.
Huh?
Drogba ain't that. He's
And
not.
what?
He's not a guy who's giving you 30 every season. But he's a fucking beast of a player.
But people would say he's one of the best strikers.
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
they?
he's not a finisher. That's my argument. Is Jackson be a top player, but he's never going to be a clinical striker that is top scoring like this amount of goals every year.
To me,
I hear what you're saying.
You said
That's
you
all I'm
can't
saying.
get to
You
30.
know that
I said
Drogba's
here.
not the guy who's going like 30, 30, 30, 30, 30.
Yeah,
but
but-
he's a pest.
But isn't he one of the best strikers?
He's a
For
great
other
striker.
reason.
Yeah, he's a great striker. Of course he didn't aim. Did you see how he looked at the ball before he just fucking lashed. It wasn't even a good finish.
Well, look, yeah, but if you don't like him, obviously you're gonna like.
I think Jackson's great.
I think he's gonna be very good.
My
That's
thing
all.
was, you said he's not going to get to 30. I said he can. You don't need to be clinical to get to 30.
I think you do need to be clinical to get to 30.
Sorry, not
You
what,
need to
the
be
level you
clinical.
said. I don't think you need to get to their levels to get to 30s.
What? Well, yeah, of
No,
course.
you
I don't
need to
think
be
so.
clinical to score 30 in the Prem.
Yeah, no, but I don't mean there's not just one way to get to 30. I feel like his way is his own way, and it worked for him, and he could get high.
Yeah, look,
high amount of goals
look.
with
All
that
I'm
way.
saying is, I think, given his age, given how fast he adapts,
First season,
I think he's gonna be very.
Watch
good.
how he strikes this ball.
bro.
It's not calculated. I'm gonna go near post. I'm just gonna lash the shit and it goes in. And I'm not saying top strikers don't do that. Strikers fucking do that. But there's a difference between the top finishers who score goals after goals after goals every season and Jackson. And he's young. But I'm just saying, based off how he plays the game, he can do stuff that Kane can't do. He can do stuff that Lewandowski can't do.
But I think because they've like decided, yep, this is my thing. Or like you said, like they're just born like, clinical finishers. I'm saying Jackson will get to the high numbers with his own way. Like I feel like what he does now is his style. Like he doesn't have to change
Absolutely,
that.
it's his style.
And you can see he's improving his style, his own style. Last season he got 16 goals. And this year he's had a better start goal-wise than last season.
I agree.
So it's not like you can
I'm not
see...
saying he's not scoring goals.
in
by the
first
way.
season as well.
That's what I mean. And
21 last year.
yeah, in all comps. But it's like I can't see why he can't. But I don't know how you can see he can't just because of the way he finishes.
I'm only going based off how he plays.
Yeah,
how I
know.
look at him when he's
He said
striking the
he
ball.
can't get to 30. That's why
didn't say that.
he did.
I don't see him getting to 30 league
Oh, you
goals
genuinely
ever.
don't? Oh,
No.
That's what
ever.
I was arguing. That
Yeah. That's fucking, how many players do you know who have scored 30 league goals? It's not that many.
I know. But I
definitely
feel like
impressive.
yeah, it's the way he's going.
Like when
there's
you
only
Yeah,
he's
sorry,
going
go.
up. It's not like you've seen a little slump where it's like okay,
When you guys see Isak strike the ball and Jackson strike the ball, you don't see like a difference in just like
no, you do
how they strike the ball.
technique, looking up.
And I'm not saying Isak's the only player. I'm just saying like
I'm not arguing about that
But
clinical
will
part. I think
Isak get
that's
30 goals?
probably not. Yeah,
So
maybe.
so if he was fit in a perfect world,
yeah, absolutely.
In a perfect world, you're saying he's gonna get 30 goals.
Yeah. But yeah, not to knock him because I think his overall game is better than most strikers in the league.
yeah, definitely.
I reckon he's underrated. But
Yeah, he's still underrated. I feel like.
Yeah.
He's got time. Give the boy a couple more
Slowly
years.
though, more and more people are having him in their top 5,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like strikers in the league.
I think he needs to be top 5 in the Premier League.
Definitely.
Right now,
Well, we
for
all
sure.
sat here and had Jackson. Everyone had Jackson top 5.
Yeah.
and I think the good thing about he's scoring pretty much every game. It's not like he grabbed 4 in one game, and people are saying he scored 10 in like 6 games. It's like he's actually just scoring in the
He's more
game.
This season, you're saying?
Yeah,
Mm.
like
He's been very
a
consistent.
lot of those stats that people say, oh, he's got 10 in the last
it's like
6.
5 against
It's
Southampton.
fucking yeah. It's like 3 a hat trick, and then he
Yeah.
didn't score for 3.
No. Oh,
I probably would. To be
well,
honest.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I'll take a striker, like a proper. Look at the way he runs channels. Like we need that. I'll take that.
Probably, yeah.
I would.
Based on form as well, though.
I would. I like Jackson.
I mean, I
I'll take
want
22,
Isak.
perfect age to develop into like give him 3-4 years at Arsenal.
I think he'd
That's a
hate it
no-brainer.
there though.
Huh?
He'd hate it Arsenal,
Too structured.
and like it's like you can't do this now. Do this like he's rogue at Chelsea, so it's like
Perks, it suits his game.
Yeah, you know that's a cool point. To be fair,
Suits his game. Let's go to.
I wouldn't take Havertz back.
We don't really need
If it
to
was a
talk.
trade,
he wouldn't perform it for you guys.
I wouldn't
anyway.
take him back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he wouldn't perform for you guys.
Go back to Leverkusen, that guy.
You
Um,
take back Lukaku, but you won't take back Havertz.
Fuck oath. I stand by that. Lukaku's banging goals now too.
how many goals he scored?
He's just banging.
Oh, okay.
I swear he scored like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I've
Not
just
many.
the games I've clicked Napoli, I've seen Lukaku's name up. That's
Yeah,
my definition of
I reckon
banging.
McTominay
Not
scored
many,
more
bro.
goals than him.
Nah, no way.
Yeah.
It's pretty
In
good.
how many games?
You're just used to high numbers, bro. You're used to Gorkers and all that.
Quarkers. I wanted to go to a couple managers being sacked this week. Southampton manager straight away sacked. Gary O'Neill sacked.
Gary New got sacked.
I showed you that. Yeah,
Straight after the
Damn.
game.
they lost to Ipswich. And more scuffles. Did you see Cunha?
Cunha.
Cunha fucking grabbed
Yeah,
that fucking
bad.
cunt's glasses off his head.
From what team?
From Ipswich. When they fighting Ipswich?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like an Ipswich like
Like
trainer or
a
something.
train, yeah.
Because Cunha, after he scored, he was pissed.
Yeah, they were scuffling. And
No.
Aiden Nouri last game?
Yeah.
Or was it this game?
Nouri's this game.
No, but who was last game for Lamina?
Lamina was last
Yeah, he
game.
got stripped
That's why I got
captaincy.
stripped. And Nori should have got probably sent off for what he did. Like, he's lucky he didn't get sent off.
Well, we now have...
No, he got a red card.
No, he didn't. He just got a he's suspended, but he got a yellow. He should have got a red card.
No, he got a red after the game.
Oh, was it after the game?
Yeah, he got a red. On the thing, he has
okay.
a red.
It was
I
same
thought-
as like
So he's still
Cucurella.
suspended, and he's got the.
So he
Cucurella's
got
a
like
dumb
4
cunt.
games.
Yeah.
He's a dumb
Did
cunt.
Cucurella get sent off as well?
Yeah.
Was that him?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
The ref is an idiot,
So
but he didn't
dumb.
even know what was going on, and someone told him, and he just
Actually,
gave the card.
speaking on that, did you see him on the corner in the first half?
No.
How he got absolutely tackled by the Ukrainian midfielder for them. I can't remember his name, but pretty much the
I
corner.
didn't see that.
No, not Norgard. The corner came in, and the guy's
Yano?
literally not Yano. Ukrainian guy. I
Okay,
can't-
yeah.
It's
Anyway,
a
continue,
Y
yeah.
something. But he full like hugs him, doesn't
Yarmouk,
even look
whatever.
at the ball, and throws him to the ground.
Yarmouk, yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
full VAR
The
checked
blonde
it.
one? Yarmouk.
Nothing. No. Full VAR checked it. And absolutely nothing.
Strange.
And they did that twice to him,
Well, yeah.
but didn't even look at the ball. Like, is that not a pen each
It's
time?
weird because it should be a pen.
It's selective.
Because that's the dumbest thing I've
Yeah,
ever
it's
seen.
selective.
Yeah, selected bad boys. You guys think Wolves are able to bounce back with a new manager?
No.
Yeah, they've got
No,
the
no,
players.
no.
The
They've got good players.
They've got fucking
They have
good
a good
players.
squad.
Because
All good players.
if they don't, their team's getting raided in January because João Gomez is a baller.
Yeah.
Lamina has had a good season.
Yeah.
Cunha, obviously top tier. Aiden Nouri can definitely go to another club.
Some of the centre backs, Totti can go somewhere. Larson, Enric Larson will
Totti's
go
been-
somewhere.
Strain Larson.
Strain Larson.
Larson.
He's pretty. His numbers are decent.
And he's busy as well. He's
Yeah.
a busy striker. So he'll get picked
They
up.
got players, bro.
Cunha picked up, definitely.
João Gomez, I would take. He's a
Yeah,
good player.
He's very
Yeah,
good.
he's good.
The whole team, the keeper could get. They could. People take Jose's.
Yeah.
Johnson, that's one England's number 2 keeper.
Yeah, Johnson's been starting.
He starts.
Oh, really?
For him, bro.
Yeah, Jose Sar's not been
Jose
playing.
Sarr doesn't play anymore.
Yeah, because he had that stinker game. He gave away 2 pens.
Yeah.
He's
Again.
just
Oh
he
my
got
God.
relegated.
He got relegated last year as well.
Also, Andre is
yeah.
good, the midfielder.
Andre as well.
They got players, bro.
Nah, they're getting raided.
They got players.
No, I think they'll bounce, but I think they'll stay up.
Nah, 'cause
It's
aren't
early,
they-
I
but
think
it's
they'll stay
hard,
up as
man.
well.
And it's too close right now.
But they're on
Like,
fucking, they're bad, bro.
2 wins and they're back in that little scuffle.
But isn't there like a
Aren't
gap?
they?
There's
like,
5 points
far?
between them and 17th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
And what
not
are
too
they?
bad.
They're 18th.
19th.
19th.
Southampton's 20th.
They've had us like. They've had a,
Southampton are finished.
they're in games. I think just the players.
Their second
This is
half
toxic.
fixtures will be easier than their first half fixtures. They played a lot of tough away games at the start of the season.
And they're in most games. I
Yeah.
think they just self-implode.
Just unlucky or
Like-
just defensive. Yeah.
The Chelsea game, they just self-imploded.
Yeah,
They got
bad.
back into the game and they just bombed it.
Bad. Crystal Palace got a good win over Brighton.
Big win for
They're
them.
weird.
I can't believe that.
That
Smash
result
and
nobody would have
grab.
predicted as well.
Never. I would have thought like at least a draw, but Brighton would have.
Saar was balling. I don't know if you-
Dominated.
Yeah.
It's very interesting this season. Like, you can't predict any games anymore.
Cisco was balling as
And Cisco
well.
was balling as well, to be fair.
He's got to get picked up by someone.
Yeah.
Because he's only
I
like
just don't know
19
where
as
he
well.
plays at a top club. Like, he is a 10,
But he's probably a left-sided.
but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, nobody
Chuck-
plays.
Chuck him in Aston Villa, bro.
Yeah,
Again,
but
replace McGinn.
Rogers.
How do you
Yeah,
want
Morgan
McGinn
Rogers
out?
plays
McGinn's got to be out, bro. Like,
Yeah,
he's
they need to
finished.
evolve past McGinn.
Yeah.
And
He's-
even,
he's-
even Watkins just. I'm joking.
Watkins again with a, 0.5.
He didn't score.
Yeah,
He didn't
Travis.
start. He didn't start. He didn't start.
Talk to fucking.
But Duran, anyone want Duran? I got Duran.
Nah,
if you
I'm
want
good,
him,
man.
Alright. Yeah.
You're taking me Liverpool.
It's a good win for Forest, though, over Villa.
Very good.
Again,
Alanga,
yeah, you wouldn't have thought
Forest
that
have
was
been
going to
good.
be like that.
that-
Forest are quality.
Yeah, I think you would have struggled to pick the results this week.
Yeah.
All in all.
Oh,
Is that,
definitely.
is that not a foul on Cash? You don't think it is?
I reckon it's a
Because
foul.
he went play like he hit him with his chest first and then got the ball.
Yeah.
It's a foul, but
think
then
it's a foul.
it's weird because how is that not a foul?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't
If
get
it was
it.
in the box, it's a penalty.
Exactly.
So it's weird.
Yeah, there was another one as well like that. I forgot which game. All right, boys. We're going to do. I saw the FIFA Pro 2004 team of the season, team of the year.
Like 23, 24.
No, like 2004, 2005.
Oh.
And
Oh, yes.
And-
what am I thinking?
you guys are going to tell me, we're going to go through the team, and you guys are going to tell me how much each player will be worth today.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
Oh yeah, man.
All right, so we'll start. This was 2004, 2005. This was the team of the year. In goals was Dida.
How much we think?
Yeah, how much you
worth
think?
today?
And just quick. We'll just do it quick. Rattle it off. Turn the boards.
In today's game?
Yeah, in today's game, yeah. Anyone outlandish or anyone who's got a big answer, then you can give a quick explanation. We'll move on.
Yeah.
Dida, what would he go for today? 60 M's. Riley's done dollars. Please do pounds so people don't get confused.
I did
Riley, pounds,
25
please. Pounds?
M's. Yeah.
Can we do
Okay.
the pounds one?
It's like a L with a couple lines through it.
I don't think that's right.
It's following MJ.
Not an actual L.
It's like an E.
That's euros.
Pounds. We know what it is. You know what? I'm just going to do euros.
Okay. So what? Riley had 60. Oh, you just did the same amount, but pounds.
Yeah, same. Oh, come on, man.
Bud's
pounds.
gone 25 M's. You can write bigger, you know, like people kind of
Crowd
probably
have
want
to
to
see.
see it.
Well, Spotify viewers can't see it anyway.
45. Maybe get MJ now. 45. Riley, you've done 60 million pounds.
Yeah.
Euros,
pounds. Guys,
Fucking
pounds,
currency.
whatever. No, for me, I just think goalkeepers, their value for like a really good goalkeeper, it's underrated at the moment because you got players like Edison and Allison. I think in today's market, they're around like 70 mil right now. You'd pay for that. The inflation for goalkeepers is crazy.
You'd pay 70 mil for Edison right now.
I personally wouldn't, but I think that's how much you would probably go for. Teams would be willing to pay for that.
Fuck no.
Well, it's for a good goalkeeper.
Who is paying 70 mil for Edison?
Yeah, for a good goalkeeper, not
Good
fucking
goal.
Edison.
Well, Edison, obviously,
Yeah.
he's form right now.
Yeah.
But Allison would be the same.
30, 40.
You reckon 30, 40?
I mean, when he was in when they bought him, he was like 70.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair call. Okay, well, that's just
okay.
what I thought. But
MJ 45, Bud 25. All right, let's go next one. We don't have to stay too long on Dida. Let's go Maldini. He's the left back.
Fucking hell.
I mean, Maldini could perfectly slot into a back four today at left back or centre back, based on how he plays and how they play and how the system is favoured for big centre backs playing full back. Riley's gone 80 M's, MJ 110, Bud 92.8.
I mean, if Verge went for 80 or 75, then you've seen me talk on this pod about Verge.
Mike
This
Y
guy's a bit
110.
better.
Well, I feel like the Serie A back then was probably the one, like the best.
The best
was
league.
the
The
best
best
league, yeah.
defenders, and I think relative to everyone back then, he was like one of the guys.
Yeah,
So
Rolls
I think
Royce.
it's a no-brainer that he'd be ridiculously expensive.
how much did Gavadio go for?
Yeah, like almost 100.
Oh, yeah, bad.
And
Yeah,
relative
sorry.
to that, he's way better than.
And that's the same player type,
Yeah.
if you were kind of equating it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cavallio's got more tech.
Fuck, Gavadio can fucking score.
He's
That's
got
all
more
I
tech
know.
than Maldini.
That's all I know. Maldini's a better defender. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but
36-year-old
Would you
Messi
rather-
gave
Do City want a better
36-year-old Messi
defender or
gave
do City want
Gavadio
goals?
fucking full 360. Let's go centre backs. The first one's John Terry.
Is there an infinity sign or?
Yeah, you can do infinity sign. We're talking about them in their prime, okay?
Oh, so not that year, just their prime.
Oh, yeah, no, that year. Yeah, perfect. That year, sorry.
Okay.
That makes more sense. Yeah, it's kind of around when he was like good
So
anyway.
I think for me, his prime was a couple of years
After?
that.
Yeah, fair.
That's what I'm saying.
Fair. But that form he had helped. That's why Chelsea won the league.
Yeah,
More
that's
part of the reason why. 15 goals.
5.
That's the season. 15 goals.
Cavallio.
Oh, that was that season as well. Fuck, it was.
Bud, come on, cuz.
I'm done.
Everyone
Sure.
else turned it around already.
Whatever he wants. Give this guy an open checkbook.
So what do you... Is that how you buy a player?
I will just go here, put your price down, get him for a nice dinner.
I'm saying to the club, transfer fee. You know transfer fees, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, whatever they want.
Okay, yeah, good.
So
Better answer.
whatever they want.
Yeah.
Take him out to Bok Ching Wai in UK, sit him down, have a nice dinner, and yeah, whatever they want. Open checkbook for John Terry.
I mean, realistically, that is the answer to your problems at the moment.
Yeah. Answers a lot of teams' problems.
Yeah.
He could slot anywhere.
He got and he's got the racial
Mongrel.
racism. Yeah, Riley calls it mongrel. Other people call it racism built in.
He's fueled. That's what it is.
Fueled. But yeah, top player, obviously. I'm not going to do the whole team, but it was Nesta. But let's go Kafu at right back.
Damn.
Kafu at right back. And how much did you have for Terry?
98.
Think about it, they wanted fucking 80 and 90 for Branthwaite.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they can eat a bag
I
of
think
fucking.
my ratings a bit. I'm gonna say.
But ain't nobody paying that for Branthwaite. Like, nobody paid it. So I guess it's not. I'm saying, what do you think they would go for? You guys got the Kafu one?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Riley 110, Bud 75, MJ 120. You two go, and then Bud, you can go after.
Yeah, you go.
I mean, he was like phenomenal at this time. I feel like when you look at probably right backs changing in terms of stylistically, he's probably one of the players I think that contributed to that. World Cup winner,
Champions League.
Champions League winner. He's just a winner. And I feel like for what he could do compared to other fullbacks then,
Yeah.
he was like unheard of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before you got your like Ashley Coles and stuff like that, but he was unheard of. So I'm saying he's top tier value.
Also, he possesses the physical ability to play right now.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He could play now.
Yeah. He had technical ability easily, and he had the physical ability to play now.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Even Roma, when he was at Roma. But I think this season is when he was at Milan.
Yeah.
But
Dead
even
true.
Roma days, yeah, he got
Started
the...
looking like Jordan Ayew.
Yeah, he's got the Jordan Ayew trim.
He's got that thing.
Yeah. he's-
We'll go into midfield. Obviously, the first, we're going to start with Zizou, Zinedine Zidane, 4-5.
Hair still or no?
No,
Box cut.
no, gone.
He was losing. He was losing it.
I reckon it was,
You?
2006 World Cup, he shaved fully. So I reckon he's edging. Yeah. 27, 28.
Still, man. Still.
Yeah. Turn your boards.
Let's say
200, 110, bud. Come on, cuz. 160.
I'm only doing realism because what? Then the best players are going to be what? 300. Who's going to pay that?
He is the best player.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
Zidane is better than any player playing in the world right
Of course.
definitely.
But I'm just saying
100%.
because
I'm saying
no one's
180
going to
actually.
pay the 300.
They are.
If I put 300, no one's going
PSG
to pay.
fucking were going to pay 200 for Lamin.
Yeah, but
We've got-
they didn't. They backed out.
For us, we've got Cole Palmer, who's listed at like 200, and clubs are interested in that.
Who?
If it's Zidane, I reckon 100% he's going for 200.
That's beside the point. Yeah.
They would.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
could buy a whole squad
That's what I'm saying.
and sell the
just-
squad.
you just
and-
need
and
just
make
Cole
money.
Palmer.
Yeah, bud.
Cole Palmer 200.
110
Justified.
is like a bit disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not disrespecting the guy.
It is.
I'm being realistic in the sense of
And
Do you think
Not that many
Zidane in this year is better than Mbappe?
I'm not saying
I'm
I'm
asking you
not
a question.
disagreeing. Of course,
So then how can he be less than what Mbappe went for?
because I feel like some people value positions more.
Yeah, but still relative to that.
Cam isn't
Just
not
say do
positioned
this.
for that, or
Do this and we'll move on.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, fair.
Okay,
Man,
good.
I respect it. I respect
Yeah,
it.
if you do it, not much you can say. Makaleli.
Claude.
Three, two, one. What would Makaleli go for in today's game? 90 M's, 80 M's, 145.
For me, if you look at what Caicedo costs, this guy revolutionized that whole position that is now. He revolutionized it. And I feel like there was no one better than him at that position. And I get that midfielders are less than attackers, this, that, whatever, and he's not Zidane. But in terms of valuation, yeah, easily.
I hear from like what he offers for a team and all that, but him on the ball, right? If he played like today, I don't think it would be valued as high. He wouldn't be
cap,
as
though.
respected.
What would be?
Conte-
Wait. What?
You don't think so?
What would be? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
What would be? Do you think his equivalent level of player?
No, don't get me wrong. Like,
No. I'm saying player who plays right now
Player who
on the
plays
ball
right now.
ability. Who do you think he's with? Who's sitting at his table?
Caicedo, obviously. I think him and Caicedo are very similar. And I know this is less than what Caicedo went for, but I think Caicedo is a better on-the-ball player than what Makalele is.
No,
me.
look, no.
I'm-
Makalele
For me.
is like
this is how we
Conte, Rodri level in terms of like how good they were.
Yeah, how good they were.
Exactly.
But on the ball, it's different, especially with how it's valued now and how DMs have evolved and they have to be good on the ball. Yeah, I know, but he's actually good on the ball.
Is Caicedo better than Conte?
You said Makalele's the same as Caicedo.
I said they'll be sitting at the same table, but I think Caicedo is better on the ball than
That's
Makalele.
why he's less.
Yeah.
Damn. Nah. For me,
Rice
he's
has
clear.
tech. Rice. You seen
That's all I'm saying,
you
man.
seen him swinging the ball.
That's my reasoning.
I just think Caicedo, it was 100 and whatever, but his actual value is like 55, which was at the start.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
you
what
understand
I'm
he's
doing.
saying? No, I know, but he's saying he cost.
How much would they?
No. You're right. He's just saying
This
that
is my way of like doing this.
he thinks that Caicedo's actual value, how much he would be worth, is 50 mil.
Yeah,
So you're telling me prime Makalele
would be better. It's still higher than Caicedo. In
is
his
less than Enzo?
What? I don't think Enzo should be 120.
Yeah, but
that's
it's
not
what
the
teams
question,
paid
though.
for.
Ah.
The question though.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, but I'm still being realistic though, with the sense of Enzo's money. No one's gonna pay that anymore for those kind of.
They already
they've
did.
fucked it up. I don't think people are gonna do that anymore. So we're saying today. Yeah, but if we're saying today,
This
it's
question
like
is what would
it's not gonna happen today.
Makalele be now? relative to
Exactly
now?
today. Like say he was bought today.
Yeah.
I don't think people are gonna splash that kind of money on midfielders
God.
anymore.
Let it go. Let's go. Frank Lampard's the third midfielder.
Fucking give him open book as well. I mean, give the club. Lampard made that year. Fucking hell.
He was player of the year.
Fuck, we got players.
He was Prem player of the year. For the audio listeners, wow, Mike,
I've got a
175.
rationale. Go on.
Riley,
English tax.
English
tax. Simple.
Riley,
Sorry.
You do raise a good point, MJ.
You think it's English tax? Yeah. English players are expensive.
English tax. Is a good point.
boys.
100.
What would you value him as? If you
100 probably, yeah.
nah.
Mount was
Nah.
60, mate.
English tax.
Yeah, Bellingham
Golden
is
era
better.
English tax.
Bellingham was
Yeah,
pretty
bad.
much player
There's no
of the
way
season.
he's less than 150.
Do I think Lampard it's like if I'm not saying it. If Dele Alli had a fucking season and a half when he was young, they won. That's the same as I view
Yeah, but it's
Lampard.
if.
There.
guy-
But he had the season.
did.
I'm just saying if they won.
Yeah, but
Dele Alli had the season that Lampard had.
yeah, but how many? Yeah, but
We're saying just that year.
If Bellingham was to leave Madrid this year,
Mm-hmm.
how much would he be worth? 140 at least.
Probably, yeah.
And that season that Bellingham had last year was like Lampard this season.
Yeah, but they won the Champions League and shit.
But if we're talking about individual players, he played 10. They both played 10. He scored over 20 goals. He's English.
Yeah, but Bellingham's better than Lampard for me.
you reckon?
You guys think, as a footballer, you don't think Bellingham's better than Lampard?
More than Lampard was to Chelsea.
No, I ain't saying that. It sounds
No,
like
Bellingham
I'm
was
just-
he's never better than Lampard.
He's a
You
better
alright?
footballer, I said.
Fuck no.
He is a better footballer
No, he's
than
not.
Lampard.
But is he a
No,
better
he's
player?
not.
No,
you go.
not 2004.
He's not a better
5.
footballer than Lampard.
That's what this is.
But you put Zidane 180 and you put Lampard at 175.
Did you hear my argument? I
Yeah,
said
English tax, but 5 M's apart.
Yeah.
Zidane's fucking by far the best
I would
player.
just see
That's
this and be
why
like, oh, I'll
Zidane
just
was
pay the
200.
Zidane money for 5 more.
5 more M's. I'm
Yeah.
getting Zidane.
That's
then.
Why
not the
Zidane
point,
was
though.
200 M's.
Huh?
Realistically, he's 200 M's. Zidane.
You put 200.
Yeah.
No one's realistically any
not
of
the
these
point.
money.
Nah, mine's right, bro. But English tax, yeah.
It's
Bad,
the
bro.
same reason why.
So you think he's had a howler by putting 100?
yeah.
I think it's the most humanly one.
Yeah, I know. So was Bellingham, was third.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did more. He did. Of course, they went to Euros. They went to Euros final as well, and they won the league.
He was player of the season in La Liga.
Yeah, okay, which is
He was
fine.
player of the season in the Prem.
Okay,
So he can do more.
he did more. They won more. That's what I was saying. Okay, we're in the front three now.
Thank you.
The first one
This
is
is what I saved my money for.
Samuel Eto'o.
He was. Damn, man.
This is why I leave my money. I save it for this. You've blown your budget. You can only put 10 mil.
If I have to, man.
Samuel Eto'o.
2004.
Because he won Champions League the year after, but he was freaking good, man.
25 goals in 37 games.
This is him at Barca.
37 games, 5 assists.
You guys got it?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. MJ's gone 225. Riley 150, 140.
5.
145 plus
Plus
add-ons.
add-ons.
Yeah, of course.
Add-ons could be like, you get a player
Wait,
as well.
is Eto'o 9 in this? Or is he
He,
wide?
it's just they're just the front
Aubameyang.
three, but I don't think it's like positionally
Oh, okay.
accurate.
Sorry, okay. Let me change this to.
Positionally accurate.
Yeah.
He played 9 at the time, but I'm saying like in the team, it's got like just the front three,
Oh, okay. I might change it. Just
and he's
in
on the
case.
right of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like equivalent for you guys is because this is 150 M's, 145 M's, 198 M's.
Right.
Is Samuel Eto'o then better than Haaland right now?
This season or prime Haaland?
Because this season,
Just
Haaland's been-
Haaland, who Haaland is at right now. If Haaland was
Yeah.
to leave City at the end of the season, is Eto'o better than Haaland?
Yeah.
As a footballer, yeah.
That's not what I said.
This, if we're looking today, yes.
Yeah. Eto's better than Haaland.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just gonna just so we can get a value. How much do you think Haaland will go for tomorrow if he goes to Barca or wherever he's linked to Barca? So let's say
How much? Here we go.
Barca are a bit cheap. They'll probably give him this.
145.
170, 180, I'd say.
Barca. They're not paying 180.
Is Samuel
I'm
Eto'o,
saying, I'm saying anybody.
is Eto'o better
just
than
know for one
better than Mbappe?
Who?
Eto'o, is he better than Mbappe?
Footballer? Or like just
Just is Samuel Eto'o a better player in this 2004 2005 than Mbappe is today?
nah, not now. Not now. But maybe a couple
I'm
a couple
Mbappe.
seasons.
No, probably not.
2 years on, Eto'o, I would say, is better than Mbappe.
Listen, I'm just asking questions.
Yeah.
MJ, why 198? Just tell the audience what you love about Samuel Eto'o.
I just think strikers, especially elite strikers, they get paid. And I feel like if you give somebody, or if somebody could sign a prime Eto'o now, I think you'd have to pay something stupid.
Yeah.
And he's a signing that guarantees you fucking good football and goals. Like, you know, he's not gonna need time
Yeah.
to settle in. He's just there, ready.
And he's elite.
Is Jackson the same mold as Eto'o?
No.
Do you think as a player?
No.
Nah, because the clinicalness thing you're talking about is way more.
Oh, so you think Eto'o has that?
way more than
Okay.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, clearly.
I know. Oh, yeah, I know.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Eto'o is like a top level striker to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
1v1 demon.
Let's go. We got 2 more.
He had everything in his
We got
bag.
2 more. Let's go because it's obvious who the left winger is.
Yeah.
How much would Ronaldinho be worth in today's market? 2004, 2005. But would you rather Chelsea Eto'o or Jackson?
Jackson. I want fucking Eto'o.
You know what, the
Eto'o's a
walking stick Eto'o, the one who does that celebration.
And he grew out his hair. I said,
yeah,
nah.
he grew out his hair. When you realised he could grow out his hair.
You know he played for Everton too. I forgot
Yeah.
that. It's crazy.
What number did Eto'o wear for Chelsea?
Fuck, he barely played, bro.
Did is this Ronaldinho Ballon d'Or year?
Year
No,
before.
it's
Year
yeah,
before?
Year before. But he won world's best. I think
The Ballon d'Or
2
winner
years.
is also the striker for this team. If he was lucky. I'm just joking. Everyone, I'm joking.
Scored 9 goals and 15 assists in the league, and was the fucking best.
Let me see some, Mike. Let me see some, bud. Riley's gone 220 M's, 240
Hey, we're actually
M's,
close.
250 M's. Shit.
Oh, this is where your budget went.
So
This is where my budget is.
say no Messi, no Ronaldo. Is there a player that you can drop them in their prime today and they're worth more than 250, more than what you've put
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
In their prime.
in their prime?
Yeah.
Who?
Wait, not worth or?
No, I'm saying who's worth more than what you guys have put.
R9.
Yeah. Oh no.
There's
I was
one.
just ask- yeah, okay.
That's right. I could probably name maybe
It pains
one more.
me to say it, but it's R9.
That's one more.
And that's
maybe.
it.
Yeah.
Neymar.
No.
Well, Neymar back
Prime
then
Neymar.
was 200.
2018.
You could do Pele.
He's the best version of Neymar. He's worth more than 250.
Pele when he was dropping.
He is.
I'm not saying that Ronaldinho should only be this, by the way. I'm just saying if Neymar went in
I'd say-
2018 for 220 or 200, whatever he went for,
He could easily.
You reckon he was? That was.
Neymar maybe 2020.
I think he was better in first couple of years of PSG. Yeah, and he came out and said my best years of football, like as a player, was the 4 years at 4 of the years at PSG.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, makes sense.
Ronaldinho, talk to me.
Yeah. I'll let MJ talk, actually. This is his guy.
I'm gonna change this. I'm disrespecting my guy.
You kept the 2 though.
I'm gonna get. Yeah. I'm gonna say 260.
260.
Because realistically, there shouldn't be any player that is close to this guy's valuation, except for obviously Messi, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But since then, I just don't think any player should come close, and because of that, yeah, I just don't think anyone could buy him realistically at his prime because he was that good and that untouchable. He won so much. Yeah, no, he was
And
the guy.
if we're looking at it from a business point of view, you're going to get that back first week.
Shirt sales.
So it doesn't really
When they
matter.
make the crossbar signing
Yeah.
video,
It doesn't
1
really
week.
matter anymore. Like, you can pay 500 M's and you'll probably get it back.
oh,
week.
you'll get that back light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, just give him open.
1 week.
Give the club whatever they want.
You realistically could, because he could do everything. And at that time, he was fucking...
guy.
Unbelievable.
This is before he even won
This was
Ballon
before
d'Or.
clubs were open.
These
Can you imagine if he came
tree
Canberra?
trunks.
Yeah.
If
Which
Dino-
was like
if
the
Dino came Canberra, played MPO, Monkey Bar would have been packed. He would have been a
And he
massive
would have
event.
been buying fucking JD every
Jugs.
night.
Jugs.
Ronaldinho, I reckon, straight JD every night.
Yeah, he was
Just
the
this.
he was
Yeah.
the big drinker.
Yeah, he's like, Ronaldo, you good?
What do you mean was? He
Yeah,
still is.
Yeah, still
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's a good one. The last one is Shevchenko, the Ballon d'Or winner.
Fucking.
This is the nice guy.
Just give
This
him
is the
thing.
nice guy.
Oh, that's bad. I shouldn't say that. It's gonna say
Chelsea paid big money for him around this time, a couple years later, actually.
How much did they pay again?
Yeah, it was a couple years after.
65.
Yeah, I want to say it was like around 60.
Back then as well. Fuck.
They won the Champions League.
That's fucking good.
There was reasons why he won. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the guy. I remember.
It was pretty much like you're the striker on the team that wins Champions League. You're top 3 strikers in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, they were. They're probably the best team in the world.
Yeah. Got one.
Rather changing it from
Yeah,
35. After he heard they
Nah,
won
I think I
Champions.
maybe did too high.
You were only 6, really.
Huh?
So it's fair if you don't get a good. I'm saying you were only 6 at the time.
Yeah, true.
So turn your boards. 130 M's, 85 M's. MJ's gone 210. So you guys can have a conversation, you 3.
Well,
I'll stay out of it.
He was better than Eto'o this time, and I feel like strikers cost money. So based on that alone,
Yeah. I was only 6 at the time, so I didn't really get to watch it.
I'm about to put my hand up and say my bad for that one.
I mean,
130.
he was the guy at the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, fair call.
he was terrible at Chelsea, but at the, like before then, he was.
Yeah, AC
He's
Milan,
not,
I know.
and
he is.
I'm not really a fan of him. Like,
I
in
don't
the
like
sense
his
of-
game.
Yeah, I wouldn't like if I had the money to
Poacher.
buy a striker.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give him that
Yeah,
money.
fuck it.
Yeah,
I'd hold
yeah.
it.
But he does his job.
Yeah,
Well, fucking earth.
Yeah,
That
but
was-
he's not.
He did his job.
You want to enjoy football, bro.
Facts.
I want to
Facts.
see my money going to good use.
Facts.
You know,
It's like even if Inzaghi scored 800 in
Yeah.
60 games,
pisses me off.
don't fucking
He was a
don't
striker I
sign
didn't
him.
like.
Yeah.
But I acknowledge he was very good. I just didn't
Bro,
like
if
him.
Inzaghi returned the shirt sales,
Yeah.
like then it means you got the money back. Now you
Sell him.
there's no problem.
Let's
like
sell him.
you're not enjoying the thing you bought.
Facts.
You know,
I'm not
like,
enjoying Inzaghi.
Exactly. When you get your money back, it's like you have to now enjoy the thing you got,
Facts.
and you're not gonna enjoy fucking Shevchenko.
Facts. Honorable mention, last one before we wrap this up. Thierry Henry,
Oh, he got robbed, man.
the year before.
This is Fro Terry.
Oh, is it?
Damn.
3-4.
Oh,
4-5.
Arsenal.
4-5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arsenal. Yeah.
30 goals in 42 games, 5 in the Champions League.
We won FA Cup this year as well.
Yeah.
We got knocked out by the most random teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn your boards.
200
200 M's, 205 M's. Mike.
I'm going to say 220. Actually, no, I'm going to say 230.
Henry here is better than Mbappe.
Yeah.
So whatever Mbappe's worth right now, it has to be more than that. For
What's he
me.
worth now?
I don't know.
200.
200, let's
You reckon
say.
he's worth 200 now, Mbappe?
Probably.
200, yeah. Minimum.
Yeah.
He's having a bad season, and he's still on
True.
decent numbers, and he's having a stinker
No
apparently.
Ballon d'Or though, so
Yeah, but
Henry didn't do it.
Henry.
He should.
exactly. So now we're rating from like for like. He's way better. Henry.
Mbappe could have a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because
He'll definitely get one.
It's
at
the
some stage.
I feel bad.
I don't know, man. There's some young. There's some
reckon he
young
will?
hustlers that are.
If he finishes,
How crazy is that?
do you reckon if Mbappe doesn't finish his career with a Ballon d'Or, it's a fumble?
Yeah.
Well, Neymar's the same.
True.
Neymar was a chosen one. Everyone in Brazil was like, this guy's gonna win Ballon d'Ors,
True.
and unfortunately, he played with Messi
Aliens.
and
Yeah,
CR7.
bad boys.
Yeah, very true.
Well, this has been Let 'Em Shoot. Let us know your evaluations of the players we listed. We had, quickly, if you want to do it in the comments, it was Dida, Maldini, Terry, Cafu, Makaleli, Lampard, Zidane, Ronaldinho, Eto'o, Shevchenko. Thank you for watching. Let 'Em Shoot, like, share, subscribe.